Hey, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We're kicking things off today with the development of another industrial chain. The goods factory in La Bride is nearing its production limit for supplying the cities, so I've started delivering raw materials to a second goods factory to meet the demand and supply more cities with goods. Please bear with me if I seem a bit rusty in this episode. After dealing with a few minor PC issues, I wasn't able to record for the past 3 weeks, though you likely didn't notice since I always keep a stockpile of videos ready, one that's now finally run out. And you can probably tell I had some trouble getting back into this save file. It took me 3 attempts just to start recording, and for some reason I mistakenly thought the goods production required wood as well. I'm not sure if I left that part in the video, but I ended up deleting that line later on. The trucks deliver the raw materials, iron ore and coal, to the steel mill, and the train line then transports the steel to the goods factory. As you saw earlier, the existing line, which was initially just a moneymaker route, was repurposed to deliver crude oil to the goods factory. What I just realized, though, is that I completely overlooked the chemical intermediate step. Refined oil is all well and good, but you can't produce goods with it alone. And before we jump into the first time lapse, there's a small moneymaker line to set up. With the 40 million in black money I've taken so far, I managed to accomplish quite a bit. Unfortunately, it's still not enough to generate consistent income. On the contrary, the future of the bank account once looked a lot brighter. Next, it's time for some smaller optimizations. The coal line, which I forgot to adjust earlier, will now be strengthened. Additionally, a new bus line is being created to boost passenger traffic in this region and keep things moving.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you.
After the bus line and another small moneymaker line have been set up, it's time to focus on this plastic company. A line, which was initially just for generating money, will now be repurposed for a large project. I want to produce steel for some cities here, and this truck line is already so well optimized that it can be used for this project moving forward.
Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals.
As we near the end, let's return to passenger traffic once more. Not only is the train line being expanded, but several new bus and tram lines are also being introduced, giving this smaller region a fully fledged public transportation system. Additionally, I am building the rail infrastructure, even though it doesn't extend far just yet. Instead, it goes up towards Trossingen. This will look more realistic later on when the railway line is eventually extended along the river. Once everything is set up, we move on to this elevated area. A tram line will connect two cities, while a bus line will link the remaining cities and lead to the train station. And finally, before we get to the last time lapse of today, another moneymaker line is created. And the first train line is expanded by adding one more train set to each route.